Imagine gliding above the ground, no tires, no friction, no sound, just pure motion. A car that doesn't roll, but floats. For decades, this idea belonged to science fiction, the dream of flying DeLoreans and anti-gravity races. But what if I told you, levitation cars might soon leave the pages of sci-fi and enter our reality? Welcome to the age of levitation cars, a technology that promises to change everything we know about travel. No more flat tires, no more noisy engines, no more bumpy rides, just smooth, silent, gliding motion powered by magnetism, advanced materials, and a little imagination. Humanity has always dreamed of defying gravity. In the 1950s, concept artists imagined sleek bubble cars floating above magnetic highways. In the 1980s, Back to the Future made flying DeLoreans part of pop culture. But in real life, the physics just didn't cooperate. Magnets repel, sure, but they also require precise conditions. To levitate a car, you'd need enormous magnetic fields or special surfaces. For years, the technology was just too heavy, too expensive, too unstable. So how could a levitation car actually work? There are two main ideas being explored today: magnetic levitation and superconducting levitation. Magnetic levitation, or MagLev, uses powerful magnets to lift and propel vehicles. You might have seen this in high-speed trains in Japan or China, where entire trains float above magnetic rails, reducing friction to nearly zero. Now imagine shrinking that technology, bringing it from railways to roadways. Superconducting levitation, on the other hand, uses special materials cooled to incredibly low temperatures. When they encounter a magnetic field, they lock into position, floating perfectly in place, stable and silent. This effect, called quantum locking, looks like magic, but it's pure physics. Scientists have already demonstrated this in labs: tiny disks levitating above tracks, following curves and slopes as if glued to invisible rails. Now imagine replacing that disk with a car. In the 2020s, engineers began to combine maglev technology with electric vehicle design. Companies in Japan, Germany, and even Silicon Valley started experimenting with levitation prototypes, vehicles that hovered a few inches above special magnetic lanes. No tires, no mechanical contact, and almost no wear and tear. Early tests showed incredible promise. Top speeds of over 400 kilometers per hour, zero friction, meaning almost no energy loss, and nearly silent operation. But there's a catch. For levitation to work, you need either a specially designed magnetic road or a very strong onboard magnetic field. Both options are expensive, but not impossible. Today's researchers are working on lighter superconductors, affordable magnetic surfaces, and new hybrid systems that combine hovering and wheel-based modes. So, your levitation car could drive normally on any road, but float above magnetized lanes on highways. Imagine entering a highway zone marked "Levitation Enabled." Your car detects the magnetic field below, lifts up smoothly, and begins gliding silently forward. No vibration, no drag, just effortless motion. So what would it feel like to drive, or rather, glide in a levitation car? First, there's the silence. You wouldn't hear tires or engines, just the faint hum of magnetic energy. The car floats maybe 5 to 10 centimeters above the ground, perfectly balanced. Acceleration feels instant, yet smooth, as electromagnetic pulses propel you forward. Turning corners would feel like flying through air currents, graceful and seamless. And since there's no friction, even emergency stops could be handled magnetically, reversing the polarity to create controlled deceleration. But levitation cars aren't just about looking futuristic. They could actually change our planet. No tire wear means less microplastic pollution. No friction means higher energy efficiency, extending electric battery life dramatically. And since levitation cars can operate in perfectly controlled magnetic lanes, traffic could become smoother, safer, and fully autonomous. Imagine cities where cars move like synchronized dancers, silent, efficient, and self-guided. No traffic jams, no engine noise, no potholes. Of course, not everything levitates easily. Building magnetic highways would require billions of dollars in infrastructure. Superconductors need ultra-cold temperatures, though researchers are developing materials that work closer to room temperature, and magnetic fields this strong can interfere with electronics, even pacemakers. So while the dream is near, it's not without challenges. The key will be hybridization, creating vehicles that can switch between standard electric mode and levitation mode as needed. Fast forward to the year 2050. You step into your levitation car. The doors close with a whisper. Your dashboard lights up. Levitation mode ready. You glide out of your driveway, wheels spinning quietly, until you reach the levitation highway. Sensors lock on to the magnetic path beneath. With a soft hum, your car lifts off the ground. No bumps, no noise. You look out the window. The city glows below as your car streams forward in perfect harmony with hundreds of others. It's not flying. It's not driving. It's something entirely new. Levitation cars might not replace every vehicle overnight, but they could redefine how we think about motion itself. The age of friction is ending. The age of floating has begun. So what do you think? Would you ride a levitation car, or maybe own one someday? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the future, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about tomorrow's world, today.